Have you ever wondered how intimacy, or the lack of it, shapes your life after 70? What if I told you that the absence of connection, touch, and closeness could quietly impact not just your emotional well-being, but your physical health, and even your lifespan? Imagine uncovering a hidden truth about aging, one that society rarely talks about, yet affects millions of us every single day. Would you want to know more? If you're over 50, or if you've started focusing on your health and happiness in the later stages of life, this video is for you. Today, we're diving into a topic that's often considered taboo but is profoundly important: how the loss of intimacy can reshape your emotional, physical, and psychological health as you age. But this video isn't just about statistics or facts. It's about understanding why intimacy, whether it's a warm hug, a shared smile, or even sexual connection, is so vital for your well-being, especially in your golden years. It's about challenging the myths that suggest intimacy has an expiration date and reclaiming its beauty and purpose in your life. Stay with me until the end, because we'll explore how intimacy affects your body's healing and resilience, the surprising connection between intimacy and brain health, ways to overcome societal stigmas and rediscover the joy of connection in later life, practical steps to reignite intimacy, even if you face challenges like loss or physical changes. This is more than just a discussion. It's an invitation to embrace a richer, more connected life. Whether you're single, partnered, or somewhere in between, intimacy is for everyone. So, let's begin this conversation with love, understanding, and the wisdom that only comes with age. Because intimacy is not just a chapter of your youth. It's a lifelong story waiting to be written. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, I encourage you to click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell to stay updated on all our latest content. I'm eager to hear your thoughts on today's topic. If you enjoy the content, please comment 1 below. If it doesn't resonate with you, leave a 0. Your feedback is crucial as it helps me create better videos that align with your interests. Now, let's get started. If you're over 50, or if you've begun to focus on preserving your health and well-being as the years pass, stay with me. Today, we're going to explore a topic that is rarely given the attention it deserves: how the lack of intimacy affects adults over 70 years old. This discussion isn't just about physical health, it's about emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It's about the very essence of what makes us feel human, connected, and alive. Let me begin by saying this. This space has been created with love, respect, and deep admiration for older adults. Aging is a beautiful journey, one filled with wisdom, strength, and experiences that deserve to be honored. Sexuality, contrary to what some may think, does not have an expiration date. It doesn't fade into irrelevance simply because you've crossed a certain milestone or because society deems it inappropriate. Instead, it evolves. It becomes richer, deeper, and often more meaningful. Intimacy may change its form. Perhaps it's no longer about passion in the way it once was, but it becomes a profound source of connection, joy, and emotional fulfillment. And that's why we must talk about it openly. By doing so, we not only challenge harmful stereotypes but also reclaim an essential part of our lives. So, what happens when intimacy begins to fade from our lives after 70? To truly understand, we need to look beyond the physical. This is not just about the body, it's about the heart, the mind, and the spirit. Intimacy is woven into the fabric of who we are as human beings. It's in the tender moments, the warm embrace of a loved one, or the deep connection that comes from being truly seen and valued by someone else. Without it, we risk feeling isolated, invisible, and unmoored from the world around us. From a medical standpoint, sexual activity in its many forms, be it holding hands, sharing meaningful glances, or experiencing physical closeness, triggers a cascade of benefits within the body. Intimacy stimulates the release of oxytocin, often called the love hormone, which fosters trust, strengthens bonds, and brings a sense of calm and well-being. It also boosts endorphins, the body's natural mood lifters that help to alleviate pain, reduce stress, and enhance our overall happiness. These biological responses are like a gentle embrace from within, helping us navigate the challenges of aging with resilience and grace. However, when intimacy is absent, the body feels the void. Stress levels can increase, anxiety can creep in, and depression may take root. For older adults, this is particularly significant because aging often brings a host of physical and hormonal changes that affect libido and sexual function. But the challenges don't end there. Society's discomfort with the idea of older adults expressing their desires or needs creates an even greater barrier. The myth that older people no longer need intimacy, or worse, that they shouldn't desire it, leads to silence, shame, and a lack of open conversations about an essential part of life. This silence is not harmless. It has profound consequences for our well-being. Studies have shown that older adults who maintain regular physical affection or sexual activity enjoy better cardiovascular health, including improved circulation, lower blood pressure, and a reduced risk of heart disease. Intimacy, in all its forms, is a natural remedy for the body. Conversely, the lack of intimacy can contribute to chronic inflammation, a condition linked to illnesses like arthritis, diabetes, and heart disease. Without touch, our bodies lose an essential form of healing, a reminder that we are cared for and connected to others. But the effects of missing intimacy go beyond the physical. Emotionally and psychologically, the absence of connection can be devastating. Without intimacy, we may begin to feel invisible, unworthy, or even forgotten. The simple joy of a hug, a meaningful conversation, or the warmth of a hand in ours. These moments are not just niceties. They are necessities for our emotional survival. They remind us that we matter, that we are loved, and that we still have a place in the world. This is why it's so important to redefine what intimacy means. It's not solely about romantic relationships or sexual activity. It's about sharing meaningful moments with others, experiencing a sense of belonging, and feeling seen and appreciated. Intimacy can be found in a kind word, a heartfelt laugh, or the comfort of sitting quietly with someone who understands you. It's about the human connection that sustains our spirit and keeps loneliness at bay. As we age, loneliness becomes a silent epidemic. Research shows that social isolation can lead to cognitive decline, memory loss, and an increased risk of dementia. This is not just about being alone, it's about feeling disconnected, as if the threads that once tied us to others have frayed. Intimacy, in all its forms, acts as a lifeline. It anchors us, giving us a sense of purpose and identity that transcends the years. And yet, intimacy in older age remains a taboo topic, buried under layers of cultural stigma and outdated beliefs. It's time to break free from these constraints. It's time to celebrate intimacy as a natural, vital part of life, one that doesn't fade with age but instead grows richer and more meaningful. Whether it's through a loving relationship, a close friendship, or even a connection with oneself, intimacy is a gift we all deserve. So let's change the narrative. Let's speak openly and honestly about the importance of intimacy at every stage of life. Let's reject the myths that tell us we're too old to feel desire, too old to seek connection, or too old to matter. Because the truth is, intimacy is not about age, it's about being human. It's about love, connection, and the simple but profound joy of knowing that we are never truly alone. If you are still watching this video, and find these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. If you take one thing away from this, let it be this: intimacy is a treasure, one that grows more precious with time. Don't let fear, shame, or silence keep you from embracing it. No matter where you are in life's journey, you deserve to feel loved, connected, and alive. A recent psychological study unveiled a powerful truth. Older adults who experience heightened levels of loneliness and sexual dissatisfaction face a significantly increased risk of developing dementia and other cognitive disorders. This revelation goes beyond mere data. It touches the very core of what it means to age gracefully and live fully. It forces us to confront an often overlooked aspect of aging: the critical role of intimacy in maintaining our mental, emotional, and physical health. Let's begin by understanding the why. Why does a lack of intimacy take such a profound toll on our well-being? The answer lies in the intricate connection between intimacy and brain health. Our brains are dynamic and ever-changing. They thrive on stimulation, novelty, and connection. Intimacy, whether through a tender touch, a loving embrace, or the shared joy of meaningful conversation, provides exactly this kind of nourishment. It strengthens neural pathways, sparks the release of mood-enhancing chemicals, and fosters a sense of belonging and purpose. Without it, our minds and spirits begin to wither, leaving us vulnerable to loneliness, cognitive decline, and even physical ailments. But intimacy isn't just about physical closeness or sexual expression. It's about connection in its broadest, most human sense. It's about being seen, understood, and valued. It's about knowing that you matter to someone, that your presence brings comfort and joy. For many older adults, this kind of connection becomes increasingly rare as children grow up, friends pass away, and social circles shrink. This loss creates a void that is difficult to fill and all too easy to ignore. Fortunately, there are ways to combat this decline and rediscover the profound beauty of intimacy in later life. It starts with communication. Open, honest conversations with your partner, or even with yourself, are vital. Talk about your needs, your fears, and your desires. Acknowledge the changes that aging brings and approach them with compassion and curiosity rather than judgment. This openness can pave the way for deeper connections and a renewed sense of closeness. Equally important is caring for your physical health. Physical well-being and emotional intimacy are deeply intertwined, and taking care of your body can have a profound impact on your capacity to connect. Engage in activities that bring joy, foster connection, and nurture your spirit, whether it's joining a dance class, participating in a book club, or simply taking long walks with a friend. These moments of engagement enrich your life and create opportunities for intimacy in unexpected ways. Let's also talk about the hormonal changes that often accompany aging. For women, the decrease in estrogen levels during menopause can lead to discomfort and even pain during intimate moments. For men, declining testosterone levels can result in reduced libido and challenges with physical performance. These changes can be discouraging, but they are not insurmountable. Advances in medical science offer a range of safe and effective solutions, from hormone therapies to specialized lubricants and devices designed to enhance comfort and pleasure. Consulting with a trusted healthcare provider can open the door to options that restore not just your physical ability, but also your confidence and sense of self. Rediscovering your sexuality in later life is not only possible, it's a journey filled with opportunities for growth and joy. The pace may change, and the expressions of intimacy may evolve, but these shifts can lead to deeper, more meaningful experiences. Freed from the pressures of youth, like concerns about pregnancy or the pursuit of perfection, many older adults find that intimacy becomes more fulfilling than ever. It's no longer about meeting external expectations. It's about honoring your own needs and desires. However, societal taboos often stand in the way. The lack of sexual education and open dialogue for older adults perpetuates harmful myths and creates barriers that prevent many from seeking help. The belief that intimacy is reserved for the young robs older adults of their right to connection and fulfillment. Let's challenge these outdated ideas and reclaim our narrative. Sexuality is not a privilege. It is a fundamental part of being human, a source of joy and vitality that transcends age. The consequences of silence are far-reaching. Loneliness, often compounded by the absence of intimacy, can lead to feelings of isolation and invisibility. This isn't just an emotional burden, it has tangible effects on health. Studies have shown that social isolation and a lack of meaningful connection can accelerate cognitive decline, increase the risk of dementia, and even shorten lifespan. On the other hand, maintaining intimacy, whether through romantic relationships, close friendships, or moments of self-care, acts as a powerful antidote, nurturing not only the body but also the soul. So how do we move forward? How do we embrace intimacy as we age and ensure it remains a vital part of our lives? It starts with education and awareness. By speaking openly about the importance of intimacy, we break down the barriers of shame and silence that hold so many of us back. It also requires a commitment to self-care, both physical and emotional. Take the time to understand your own needs and seek out the resources that can help you meet them, whether that's counseling, medical treatment, or simply a trusted friend to talk to. Finally, let's remember that intimacy is not limited to romantic relationships. It's in the warmth of a hug, the laughter shared with a friend, or the quiet comfort of holding hands. It's in the connections we nurture, the kindness we extend, and the love we allow ourselves to receive. These moments of closeness are the threads that weave the fabric of a life well lived. To my cherished community of wise aging, sexuality, and health, I invite you to reflect on the role of intimacy in your life and to embrace it as a source of strength, joy, and renewal. Taking care of yourself means honoring every part of who you are, including your capacity for connection and love. If you have questions, ideas, or topics you'd like to explore further, please reach out. This space is here for you, a place of understanding, support, and shared wisdom. Thank you for joining me on this journey toward a fuller, richer, and more connected life. Together, we can redefine what it means to age with grace, vitality, and purpose. Until next time, I send you a warm, heartfelt hug filled with compassion, encouragement, and love. May your days be filled with moments of connection, joy, and the deep knowledge that you are valued and loved. So, what have you learned so far? Reflect on everything we've discussed today about the importance of intimacy, connection, and challenging the myths surrounding aging and sexuality. Think about how this knowledge can enrich your life or the lives of those you care about. Now, I'd love to hear from you. What is one thing you've learned today that resonated with you, and how do you plan to bring it into practice in your life? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We're building a community where we can learn from and support each other on this journey. If you found value in this video, please leave your comment below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. By doing so, you're helping us reach more people who can benefit from these important conversations. Thank you for watching, and remember, intimacy, connection, and joy are treasures that grow more meaningful with time. Until next time, take care and stay connected.